All My Sons, Act 3, the third one, the last one. The third act takes place at 2 o'clock in the morning. Chris is gone. Mother is sitting in the yard waiting for him. M. She's in her room, which she has not left for hours. And then Joe Keller comes out. He comes out of the house and he asks for her advice. He says, Kate, what should I do? And then Kate says that he should tell Chris, his son, their son, that he's ready to go to jail for what he did. And then she promises to Joe, she promises that Chris, their son, his son, will forgive him and he will not ask him to go to jail. However, Joe Keller, this guy on the right, he does not understand what he has to be forgiven for. Everything he has done was for the family, all the money he made, all the money. And then he says, if there is anything greater than the family, I will kill myself. Anne comes out to tell Kate she wishes to make a deal with her. She will do nothing about Joe if Kate tells Chris that she knows Larry is dead. When Kate refuses, insisting that Larry is alive, Em tells Joe to go away and she shows Kate Larry's letter. The letter is actually Larry's suicide note and it confirms Kate's fears. Joe was responsible for Larry's death. My dear Em, are you listening? Listen, don't cry, listen. My dear Em, it is impossible to put down the things I feel. But I've got to tell you something. Yesterday, they flew in a load of papers from the States. And I read about Dad and your father being convicted. I cannot express myself. I cannot tell you how I feel. I can't bear to live anymore. Last night, I circled the base for 20 minutes before I could bring myself in. How could he have done that? Every day, 3 or 4 men never come back, and he sits back there doing business. I don't know how to tell you what I feel. I can't face anybody. Listen, I'm going out on a mission in a few minutes. They will probably report me missing. If they do, I want you to know that you mustn't wait for me. I tell you, Anne, if I had him there now, I could kill him. Larry's letter. Chris comes back. He says he's not going to take his father, Joe Keller. He is not going to take his father Joe to jail because he has become practical, ma'asi. He sees no reason to punish his father because it is not going to accomplish anything. However, he also says he is going away alone without M because he knows that she will always blame him for not doing anything about his father. M, Anne Deaver, who wants to protect her chance for future happiness, shows Chris Larry's letter. Kate begs Chris not to show the letter to Joe, but Chris reads the letter aloud. Joe Keller finally understands that in Larry's eyes and in a moral sense, the dead pilots were his sons, and he should have been responsible for their safety. He says that he is going into the house to take his jacket so Chris could take him to jail where he will turn himself in. A moment later, a gunshot is heard. Joe Keller has shot himself. The end. חברים, הגענו, סיימנו, כל הכבוד, בהצלחה לכולם.